Hello. Hey, everybody, how's everybody doing? It's Rod on the Road signing on. And it's a beautiful, cloudy day, overcast. I didn't check the weather. I don't know if it's supposed to rain or not, but oh well. I'm preparing for whatever it does, so no big deal. Hope everybody's doing well out there. As you noticed in the last video, I had a pretty raspy cough. Of course, I went and got it checked out. And of course, it was, as always, my sinuses and stuff. So I've been taking a few meds, prescription to help those sinuses. And also, I already had a few over-the-counter meds. Well, I didn't have them, but I do now. I had them, I lost them, but I got more. And it kind of helped that out. The doctor said it wouldn't affect it any, but so I'm taking those, and along with the sinus allergies combined. I didn't have a cold, it was just sinus and allergies, changing from place to place, all the different grasses and trees, and with the weather going up and down. You have some weather warm, you have cool, the mold and pollen doing all kind of wild and wacky stuff. I hope my face is presentable. I really can't see it, but feeling better now. I was feeling good the whole time. Just that cough. It would happen I would have drainage, and it would tickle my throat, and with all that drainage, and it would like cause a cough because of the tickling. And I felt fine, but it was just that. So for those of y'all who are concerned with that, I appreciate it, and that's the deal. I figure I'd do a little chat about it. But I'm here at a park. It's a dog park. I guess it's a dog park. Everybody has dogs. I don't travel with pets and nothing like that. So, some beautiful dogs. They run up to you, you pet them and stuff. It's great. But some beautiful landscaping. You can see behind me, some little ponds sporadically throughout the place. I really hadn't went walking around, and I might do that here in a minute. I had laundry to do, so I don't know. I might just do a little walk around and do laundry later on tonight. I like to get it done today. It's supposed to be done Friday. Of course, I procrastinated and didn't get it done. But the van's doing well. I saw a fellow traveler in a white van, and man, I was pulling out, and he was sitting there brushing his teeth in the door, and he gave me a big thumbs up, and I wanted to swing around and talk to him, but he seemed like a real nice guy, but I didn't. I just got on the highway because it was a bit too hard to merge and stuff like that. So needless to say, the guy in the white van, I don't know if he watches or not, or if he even knows who I am or whatever, but I'm not far from there, so I've been in this area for a few days. So what I'm gonna do is swing back around and see if he's still there. He had Ohio plates. I think they look like Ohio plates, or Pennsylvania. Think of Ohio. And I don't know if he rolled out or not, but I'm here at the park just basically doing nothing, reading. Got a few magazines I'm sorting through. Check out the magazines. When I say magazine, that's what I mean. I got a Camping World magazine. I'm just sorting through it, and I got the old Harbor Freight one that I looked through, and I'll be disposing today if I don't see anything worth my idea, I don't see anything I want. Let me put it like that, because everything's in there is worth something, but to someone. But if it's not going to fit my needs, I'm gonna move along. But I wanted to talk about the Z-Moon lights, and I'm drinking some coffee this morning. I wanted to talk about the Z-Moon lights. I got both of them hooked up. Those of y'all that follow Facebook, you can go on Facebook, that's Ramon Reddick. On Facebook, that's REMONE REDDICK on Facebook, and send a friend request. I get to them maybe once a week. I don't get to them every day, but I'm pretty active on Facebook, and I will accept your friend requests, so just hold tight. I was going to check on a van for a young lady that was on one of the Facebook Lives, and I'm headed back toward that area. I should be there probably tomorrow, and hopefully I can get a video of the van. And I'm not gonna give any details about it, because if she's interested, if it's for sale, I'll just show it, you know. I won't talk about details only with her about the details and where location and all that kind of stuff. Because she mentioned it first, and if it's a good van, I'll check it out for her and stuff like that. And it's been sitting in this place. I passed by this place once, around 6 months span. I passed by it again. The van was still there. It's a nice van too, from the looks of it. I hadn't got a close look like I would need to, but it was a decent look. But I wanted to talk about the Z-Moon lights. Finally got them installed, not finished. I hadn't tucked the wiring yet. I've been working on it a little bit this morning, and they're both operational. Of course, I'm gonna do a nighttime video showing the Z-Moon lights. I got the lights hooked up. They're in the proper place. The alignment, I turned them on last night. I had to resplice some wires, and they look good. They pitch out quite a bit more light. It's a different type of light. I could actually drive with those alone. Of course, that's illegal on legal roads, but off-road, they actually, I go on record to say they outshine my headlights. So when I have my headlights on and I have the Z-Moon lights on, they definitely make a huge difference. And I could just imagine 2 more. That would be extremely well. I actually have 2 more, but they're not working for some reason. I don't know why they're not working. For some reason, they're not working. I'm not going to fool with them too much because they're kind of old. They worked at one time because they were mine. I had them on a 4-wheeler, and they worked fine. They lit up the darkness in the woods. So they only have 1 wire. They don't have a ground. I thought the body was the ground because there's only 1 wire was hooked up when it was hooked up to the 4-wheeler. So I'm going to show the Z-Moon lights now. Of course, this is rough still. It's not tucked away and all. I'm showing the step-by-step process. I want to talk about how I mounted them. I'm going to talk about it. And when you mount them, it's going to be all different for your vehicles. Different, you know. Now let me show this mounting here. Now on this Z-Moon lights here, as you can see, I've been working with this. That's open because I've been working with it. And I just got it tied together. This will all be disappeared once I get everything configured, which is already configured. This is just an aluminum bar that I got from Home Depot, and I mounted it with some risers, and it's just mounted right there in between the brush guard. And that's pretty much it. Just drill holes in the aluminum, mounted them, ran my wirings. I ground them with the same ground that's ground to those those fog lights, which I'll probably replace with LEDs. So just drill holes, space them out correctly, measure them, mounted them, and that's pretty much it. Ran my wiring, just spliced into a hot wire. I already had hot wires available from fog lights that were ran through the factory, so it was real easy because I had a switch that's already mounted inside above the dash, so it's real professional. Only mounting I had to do was out here. Of course, the Z-Moon lights don't come with the switch and all that stuff. It only comes with the lights. So it was a breeze. I just spliced into the lights that were already here. It was already off-road lights from the factory here, fog lights. So that's how they look. And like I said, these wires are gonna all disappear today, tucked behind the bumper. I'm gonna run them into some plastic, that plastic protective conduit, the plastic protective sleeve that electricians use. I got some of that. And I'm gonna make it all beautiful, undo this, redo that, zip tie it, the tape, undo it, redo. I use crimps when I can, sometimes I can't. I'm no electrician, but you know, they work fine. Let me turn them on for you so you can see how they work. And to say one thing about it is that when you turn them on with the motor not operating, they're dimmer, but they get a great bit of light when that motor is fired up. I always let my vehicle sit just a second before I turn it on. And there she goes. I'm loving that Super 44. Only thing about that Super 44 Flowmaster, which I hadn't did a video on, is that, man, it makes you hit the gas a little more. you know. But I'm gonna turn the lights on now. I hope that growl from that muffler ain't drowning everything out. Now, well, I gotta go on the other side to turn the lights on because the switch I have to reach over, it's on the weird side. But let me show you what I'm talking about. It's pretty windy too. They say if they'll read, this is the switch I have it. This is the switch. I have them on this switch right here that says fog lights. This switch is not operational because I took the rear radio out for space. Of course, that's the control panel up there. It was a good time with the City Eclipse, but I'm gonna hit this switch. Light comes on. Those are the lights. Now, you know, you really can't see them because it's not nighttime, but man, these things shine out a lot. And that's the only thing they do. They don't blink or anything like that. They just shine really good. And I still got them a little uneven. I think that left one is pushed back a quarter inch too much. I'm gonna probably end up adjusting it out again. But that's the lights. They work fine. I definitely give them my seal of approval. I'm gonna do a video of them at night too, so you can see them. But they get my seal of approval. Z-Moon lights. I'm gonna do one more video about them, and on that video I'll give the Amazon link, where to get them from, the retail price, the price that they want from that Z-M-O-O-N over on Amazon. I'll give those because I give it my seal of approval. Of course, I hadn't had them in rain, but so far there have been absolutely nothing wrong with these lights. Solid aluminum construction. There's no fog building up inside of them. That's not glass. That's like a really hard plastic. And truth be told, I think maybe that'll be better than glass. You won't have to hear about breakage. I don't know. It's like a tempered plastic. I don't know. Some kind of hard glass plastic. I don't know all these materials they making stuff out of them now. But and it's sealed airtight. Which they're LEDs, so they don't consume much energy at all. And these here, they don't work. They're old halogen bulb. I don't know. I'm probably not gonna put too much effort into them. Probably throw them in the scrap heap and replace them with some LEDs, since these seem to work so amazingly. And probably gonna go all the lights that are not factory are gonna probably end up being LEDs, including the fog lights. I mean, they work, but they make more efficient ones now. Those are the old school ones, and you know, they're not that expensive now, so I can definitely acquire some. But those are the Z-Moon lights. That's Z-M-O-O-N over on Amazon. I think the retail price around 25 bucks, I believe, right up in there somewhere, 27 bucks maybe. I don't think they're over 30 bucks, but they're affordable, you know. And they're small. They're not over the top big, you know. I like the way they look, to be honest with you. But they look pretty good. Check that out. They look pretty good, right? I think they look good. From getting on them off-road tracks, on them off-road trails, on those dirt tracks, you want some extra light, all the light you can muster. And those lights right there will help out the factory lights. Now let me turn the factory lights on too, so you can get a comparison. Not a lot of people out here. People been really nice to me around here. Everybody, well, most everybody's spoken. Some just look. They just look and say, hey, who's the ugly guy? Okay, check this out. Now these are the factory lights on with them. As you can see, hey, I got a bulb out. I did not know this. That must be replaced. One of my amber bulbs, one of those yellow mellow bulbs is out. I did not know. I'll replace that ASAP, put that on my list. But that's how our lights sit up so far. And of course, like I said, what I'm gonna end up doing is replace those other ones with LEDs and just be through with it. And I'll run 4 LEDs right there and 2 LED fog lights at the bottom, and that's gonna be my light setup. Yeah, I don't know if they make LEDs for the lower lights. I'm not gonna fool with the upper lights, but the lower lights that's up under the main lights, I wonder, do they make LEDs for those? Someone help me out. Do they make LED for those? I probably would replace those. I don't think no one would have a big deal about that, you know. But that's it. And the van's running pretty good. It's time for an oil change. I change my oil every 60 days. You don't need to do that, but it's something I got. Old school mechanic. So it's time for an oil change. That Super 44 is working great. Something else, guys over at Z-Moon, it came with them, but they're under it's another name on there. I'm gonna be doing a test on. It's this right here. They sent this as well. It's a little emergency blanket. You know, a SHTF blanket. Let me open it and get it out so you can see it. Let me read it to you. But those Z-Moon lights gets Ross Reddick's Rod on the Road seal of approval over at Amazon. Z-Moon, Z-M-O-O-N. Okay, let's check this out. This blanket, this here is all-weather emergency bag. It doesn't say blanket, it says bag. So it's like a sleeping bag, more or less. You kind of get in it and tuck yourself away in it. I've never opened it up because when I open it, I want to use it because I don't know if it's one of them deals where it's going to be impossible to get it back in this bag. Of course, you'll probably end up putting it in that bag. You won't put it back in this bag. They give you a bag to put it back in. The little, this little nylon bag here is probably where to go, where it will go, where it will reside. So, this thing's mighty thin, and I'm probably gonna want to be at a campground probably when I do this. Get the weather good and cold. Cool weather. It says all weather. Whatever the weather is what I'll do. And it feels like a aluminum type of a material. It's really thin. I'd like to really see how this thing works. I'm gonna get in it. I'm gonna test it. I'm gonna test it. They retail over there for like 11 bucks. Also on Amazon too. Same guy, Z-Moon. I think it's on another name. I'm gonna find out that name. I'm gonna do a full video on this too. Yeah, this thing folds up, tucks away in your glove box, in your kit. I can't stress this enough. Let me turn old Alpha off here. Turn the lights off. Gotta turn them all off. All the switches, 2 different switches. But I can't, 2 different. Yeah, I can't stress enough.